Hello everyone, this is Money Mom. Welcome to the channel. Today I want to chat with you guys about 7 things that have improved our family's financial life. Let's get started and talk about it. The first thing that has really improved our financial life, and boy am I glad I did it, because when we were in the process of doing this, I was making more money. Number 1, paying off all debt. We first started off, we paid off our mortgage first, and then after that we paid off our vehicle, and then we had some furniture on 6 months no interest. I started doing that in 2017. I think we finished paying off everything by 2019 if I'm not mistaken, but I'd have to go back and look. But over a 2-year period we paid off all of that debt. For the mortgage we put extra money towards our principal, and then for the car we just started making double and triple payments. The reason I was able to do that though is I was making more money at that time, so I basically threw everything I could at the debt. In order to pay off debt quicker, let's just be honest, you got to be making more money. You can only cut so much, right? So I was making more money, which enabled us to become debt free, which I'm grateful, because now we're making less money with inflation going on. But the good news is we don't have payments, so we can live off less money. Okay, number 2, we do live below our means. Now granted, I could cut more things than I have, but I do feel like we live a modified, frugal life. We do live below our means, and how I know this is we are still able to save, emergency fund, and to invest, and we can do it on a consistent basis. Now, if I wasn't able to save and didn't have money to save, I would do one of 3 things: increase income, cut expenses, or the marriage of both of those together. Because if I do, even if I have a fully funded emergency fund, and this is something I wasn't planning on adding to the video, but I feel it's important. Let's say, and I do have a fully funded emergency fund, a no-touch saving, and my sinking fund for emergencies is not fully funded, but we're working towards that. But what I call my major big emergency fund is fully funded and has a little extra in there. So even though that's fabulous, I still want to be able to add more in there. If I wasn't able to do that, even if it's fully funded, I would start slashing the budget, and I wouldn't mind doing it either, because emergency fund comes before wants, that's for sure. And I would find ways to create more income. So we do live below our means. Number 3, I do have multiple streams of income. Then what's great about that is, let's say for example, and I can't imagine this, but let's say for example, scheduling went completely away. I'd have to figure out something else, but I do have YouTube and demos. And so at least I'd be bringing in some money, not enough to pay everything, but it would keep me from depleting a complete savings. So I have more than one source of income. Number 4, I do have a higher interest savings. There are all sorts of higher interest savings out there. Do your research to see what's best. So that way, when I do have money in savings, I do make some money back because of that. So that also helps. Like I said, always do your research to see what savings account is best for you and your family. Number 5, I started back after paying all my debt. I started back investing again. And this is one thing. It is never too late, because you never know. Some of you might live, and many of people just assume they're only going to live to be in their 80s or so. One of my grandmothers lived to be till 103. You might be one of these people that live to 125. You just don't know. Your best years could be ahead of you right now. Have you guys thought about that? So it is never too late. If you're still above ground, never too late to make changes in your life, because they can make a big difference. And I do believe no matter what's happened in our life, God can restore us. That is for sure. So start back investing. It is never too late. Hey, a little bit's better than nothing, right? And so I knew somebody, and I want to give this example. They went and they retired from a job, and they just had Social Security. They didn't have any kind of pension. And so they started working at a local store, and they did so for 10 years. So they had Social Security and a small pension from that. And they did a little bit of investing. Did they have tons of money? No. But working at that job, getting a small pension really helped out a lot. Number 6, I have a bare bones budget ready to go. If we need to cut budget, I know how to do it. It would take me 24 hours to get things together, and it would be done. Phone calls would be made, and changes would be made. So if I have to go bare bones budget, I know what to do. and I have more than one budget basically. Number 7, I automate savings and investments. It's automatically done for me, and I also do check on all of my accounts every single day to make sure that everything is good. Basically, one thing I want to leave you guys with, a little bonus: don't regret the past. We cannot change it. Let's keep moving forward and improve a little bit each day to create a better financial future for ourselves. That's all I have to say for now. Let me know how you're saving money today. I love you, I appreciate you, and I sure hope to see you on tomorrow morning's video. Bye-bye, everybody.